Hi guys, welcome to Get Real Life TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. This is where we talk about African culture, traditions, and religion. I am a Yoruba man and I represent the rest of my fellow Africans who are lovers and, of course, who are followers of African traditional religion. If you are new here, kindly click on the red subscribe button down below to subscribe free of charge so that you don't miss anything on this channel. This is another Get a Better Life TV live stream. You are highly welcome. So I'm waiting for you guys to join this conversation so that we can start tonight's live stream. So if you are new here, kindly click on the red subscribe button down below to subscribe free of charge so that you don't miss anything on this channel. So I thank you all for showing me love on this channel, for watching my videos, for commenting, and as well for liking my videos. We are promoting our heritage together. So we say, Isheshe Lagba. And as well, we do say, Black is beautiful. We should be proud of ourselves. We should be proud of how Olodumare created us. So tonight, as you can see underneath this video, we are still on Irosun Meji, the Odu Ifa that I started with you a couple of days ago with the use of this book. So some of you must have seen the video I made on this book. And of course, I told you guys, if you're interested, you can get a copy for yourself. It's a very, very good Odu Ifa book. It's an ancient Odu Ifa book that you guys can get for yourself. It's written in Yoruba, Ojulowo Oriki Ifa. So it's a very good book. So this is where I'm making reference to, to tell you, to dish out information, messages from our holy Odu Ifa. So if you are new here, this is where we promote our heritage as Africans, as Yorubas. So you are highly welcome to Get a Better Life TV. So tonight, as I told you that our Odu Ifa have messages, in multiple form. There are messages, countless messages that you can get from one Odu Ifa. So we have 16 major Odu Ifa. Each 16 major Odu Ifa produces 16 each. So right, so we have total of 256 Odu Ifa. So the 16, this book talks about the 16 major Odu Ifa. This book talks about the 16 major Odu Ifa. So why I like this book is because it has 10 messages each from each major Odu Ifa. So for some of you who maybe you are already initiated as an Ifa priest and you have your Odu. So if your Odu is among these major Odu Ifa, that is from Ejiogbe to Fumeji, so this book is good for you. And apart from that, if you want to understand the messages of Ifa, the messages of Orunmila, this book is as well good for you. So if you are new here, kindly click on the red subscribe button down below to subscribe free of charge so that you don't miss anything on this channel. So I know that you guys will come back to watch this video. If I can't wait for you, you are going to come back to watch this video later on. So as usual, I would like to say a word of Iwure, a word of prayer to start, just less than a minute, or 30 seconds, just to put everything in the hands of Olodumare and our Orishas. So I pray in the name of our Orisha, I pray in the name of Olodumare, I pray in the name of our Igba Irumole, that as we are starting, and as I'm starting with you guys, may Olodumare continue to be with us. May Olodumare protect us. And may Olodumare grant us good health, long life, and prosperity. And I pray that may all our Orishas continue to bless us as we offer sacrifice to our Orishas for us to get blessing. I pray that may we always get blessings from our Orishas. I share wa. So tonight, as you can see underneath this video, Irosun Meji, I said, according to this topic now, it is Odu Ifa Irosun Meji talks about Oduduwa Atewonro N'ife, as Olodumare gave him Okun Aye, so that is exactly what this Irosun Meji, a part of what Irosun Meji talks about is how Oduduwa Atewonro came to the face of the earth, and how Olodumare gave him Okun Aye. Okun Aye means the thread of this earth. Olodumare gave it to him, and as well the messages that whoever this Odu Ifa is revealed to is as well explained in this book. So, and I will be starting with you. Please, I'm sorry, this book is written in a very old, ancient Yoruba language, which of course is not the regular Yoruba text that we are used to. As a young man that I am, the Yoruba text that we were taught in the secondary school is quite very different from this one. So I'm trying my best to read. So if you want to enjoy me, please, you have to be very patient with me as I read. And for those of you who do not understand Yoruba, I will be translating. So please pardon me, because I'll be slow while I read, so that you guys can understand. Because the text is written in the Lagos language, I think. The kind of Yoruba, because Yoruba people, we have different version of Yoruba language. So the particular version that is written here is not the regular one that we were taught in school, in the secondary school, so please pardon me on that. So I'll be starting with two, Oduduwa, how Olodumare sent Oduduwa to go to, and Olodumare handed over Okun Aye to Oduduwa, that is to make this world a better place with the thread. Okay, so let's get started. I know you guys will come back to watch, so I wouldn't want to stay too long, introducing what we want to do tonight. So thank you very much as you join me later. So, Ifá wí pé ẹni tó dá ìrosùn méjì, Ifá ní ibì kan ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbé eléyìí hùn sí. That is the language that I have here. That is the text that I have here. So, eléyìí hùn sí, So, Ifá wí pé ẹni tó dá ìrosùn méjì, that is, if this Odu Ifa is revealed to you, there are messages, I've already explained like two of the messages you can get from a Babalawo, and as well as the third one. So Ifá wí pé ẹni tó dá ìrosùn méjì, Ifá ní ibì kan ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbé eléyìí hùn sí. That is, the person that this Odu Ifa is revealed to is expecting, the person is expecting a position. That is, there is a position that the person is about to get, maybe from work or somewhere. So Ifa is saying that if this Odu Ifa is revealed to you, it means that you are expecting a position, so that's exactly what this Yoruba text is talking about. So Ifá wí pé ẹni tó dá ìrosùn méjì, Ifá ní ibì kan ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbé eléyìí hùn sí, àbí iṣẹ́ kan ni wọ́n fẹ́ rán pé kí ó máa ṣe, or maybe there is a job or there is a task that is about to be given to the person, So if this Odu Ifa is revealed to you, it means that Ifa will reveal that there is a particular job that you are expecting, or there is a position that you are expecting. So let's move forward. So, bí òun ṣe lè ṣe tí ó lè bàjẹ́ mọ́ òun ní ọwọ́, bí òun ṣe máa ṣe tí ò ṣe ní bàjẹ́ mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́. So the person is wondering that I'm expecting a position, or there's a task that I'm about to be given. The person is now wondering that how am I going to succeed? How am I going to carry out this task successfully? So the person is wondering, if you go to a Babalawo and this very Odu is revealed to you, so if I will be telling you that you are expecting this position, or there is a task that is coming ahead of you, that you are wondering if you are going to perform perfectly. or not. So Ifa is revealing to you now. So let's hear further what Ifa will reveal. So tóun sì lè gbayì níbẹ̀. I've said that, so you are wondering that, okay, this job that I'm about to be given, or this task that I'm about to be given, how am I going to be successful? That I will be praised. How am I going to be praised? So that's exactly what this Odu Ifa is talking about. That is, you are wondering how you are going to be successful with the job that you're about to be given, or how you are going to perform. Your performance, is it going to be okay or not? So you are wondering. So òun ló dá Ifá sí. That is the reason why you are coming to Babalawo for Ifá reading, right? So Ifá pé kó rúbọ. So as you know that Ẹbọ is key, as far as Yoruba religion or Ifa religion is concerned. So Ẹbọ is key. So Ifa is saying that you are wondering how you are going to be successful. Ifa says that you should not panic, that you should offer sacrifice. So Ifa ní kí eléyìí ń rúbọ. Ifa pé yóò gbayì. Ifa pé yóò gbayì. That is, you are going to be praised. You are going to be recognized. Gbayì. Ifa is saying that you are going to be recognized. You are going to be praised. You are going to be honored. That is the meaning of Ifa pé yóò gbayì. So that is if Irosun Meji is revealed to you. So this is one of the messages you can get. And as you know that Odu Ifa is all about chanting and messaging. So when you listen attentively to your Babalawo that is chanting the Odu Ifa to you, you are going to pick the ones that are useful for you. You are going to be able to pick, because there are countless of messages you can get per Odu Ifa. So in Irosun Meji, so Ifa will reveal that you are expecting a task, or you are going to be given a job that you are now wondering how you are going to perform. Ifa says that you should not panic, that if you offer sacrifice, you are going to be successful and you are going to be honored. That's exactly what that is talking about. So Ifa pé yóò gbayì. So Ifá ní kí olúwa rẹ̀ kó máa ṣe òtítọ́. So as you can see, our Odu Ifa, our Holy Odu Ifa is so, in fact, the messages are lovely. The messages are indeed meant for humanity, to teach us how to live our life successfully. Just take a look at that. Ifa says that despite the fact that you are going to offer sacrifice, you must as well be truthful, right? Yesterday that I brought Araba Awuagware to this platform, someone asked a question. The person said that why is it that when one goes to a Babalawo to offer sacrifice and to appease Orishas, and the problem still persists and persisted, and the problem is not yet solved? The person asked, and Araba Awuagware brilliantly answered the person that yes, if you have offered sacrifice, or normally your problem should be solved. But if your ways are not pure, if your ways are not pure, or you are not upright, you should not expect our Orishas or Ifa to solve your problem, because you yourself, you are not upright. You have so many bad ways. You are not good. You are not a good person. Maybe the way you live your life, you are not you're not a good person, so to speak. So Ifa is saying that despite the fact that Ifa says that you should offer sacrifice, and office of sacrifice does not mean that automatically your problem will be solved. So he's saying that you have to be truthful, right? So if you go to a Babalawo and this Irosun Meji appears to you or is revealed to you, Ifa will tell you that you are expecting a position, and that you are worried if you are going to perform from the if you are going to be successful or not. So Ifa says that you should not panic, that you are going to be honored, but you have to offer sacrifice. Then when you offer sacrifice, you have to be truthful. So that is exactly what this is saying. Is Ifa ní kí olúwa rẹ̀ kó máa ṣe òtítọ́. So that means you have to be truthful. Koma paro, that you should not be a liar. There are so many people, coming to Isheshe with the intention that Ifa or Isheshe can solve their problems, even though they are bad or they are, so that Ifa will solve their problems straight away. It's no. The answer is no, right? Because you have to have Iwakpele. You have to Iwakpele is very, very important. And and that is why we Yorubas, we are called Omoluabi, Omoti Wabi, right? So it's very, very important that as much as you are expecting blessings from our Orishas, you must as well be a very good person. You must try as much as possible to be good. You must not be a liar. And that's exactly what I always say on this page. Before the advent of all these Abrahamic religions in our land, our ancestors knew Olodumare, knew God before they came, and we had our own way of reaching out to Olodumare, God. We have our own way of being, as they say that they are children of God. We as well, we are children of God as well, because what God likes, what God loves, is what we do. So, and that is exactly what our Odu Ifa preaches, right? So, we have many Odu Ifa, or let's say that is what our Ifa preaches, right? So, Ifa says that ki eléyìí ni máa ṣòtítọ́, kó má parọ́, that you should not lie. Kó máa ṣe òdodo. Òdodo is still, you have to be truthful. Òdodo is still the same as irọ́. You should not lie. You should be truthful. Òtítọ́. Lórí ohun tí wọ́n pé kó máa ṣe náà. As you can see now, Ifa says that you should be truthful. Not even just truthful to your friends alone or truthful to your neighbors. Ifa is saying that particular task or that particular job that you are about to be given, Ifa says that you should be truthful. Like, for instance, now there are people who are looking for a good job, or if you are looking for a job and you got the job, then when you get there, you begin to lie. You begin to lie, play dirty business. Operate in the dirty ways at work and stuff like that. Then when you have when you face problem, you will say, "Oh, my enemy are at work." No. So when you go to a babalawo and Irosun Meji is revealed to you, so definitely when you get a job, you must not lie there. You must not lie there. So that is exactly what this Odu Ifa is talking about. That is that particular job that you are given to, that you should carry out the task with truthfulness, that you must not lie while carrying out the task, right? So Ifá pé àbí lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ni o, àbí nǹkan kan ni ó máa ṣe ni o. Ifá pé òun ó jẹ́ kí ó ṣe àṣeyege níbi nǹkan náà. So the job that you are about to be given, or the task or the assignment, Ifá say that when you are truthful, when you don't lie, when you are upright, Ifá says that you are going to be successful, and you are going to come out shining, like a shining star. So that's exactly what Ifá is saying, provided that you are truthful. Okay, so Ifá pé òun ó jẹ́ kí ó ṣe àṣeyege níbi nǹkan náà. So that, Ifá says that it's going to allow you, it's going to let you come out shining, okay, and you are going to be successful, on that particular job that you are going to be given. So, bí Irosun Meji ti winu, as I told you that the Yoruba test is kind of different from the regular Yoruba test that I'm used to. So, if bí Irosun Meji ti winu, that is how Irosun Meji, the revelation of Irosun Meji, that is the revelation of Irosun Meji, right? That is the message, as far as this particular message is concerned. I told you that this book has 10 verses. 10 messages per Odu Ifa here, per major Odu Ifa here. And that's why I'm recommending the book. It's very, very good. It's written in Yoruba. It was published in the year 1989. Ojulowo Oriki Ifa. So that is exactly what I have. So the second segment of this book is all about, of this very story is on Oduduwa. So I'll get there very soon. So bí Irosun Meji ti winu, ọ̀nà tí Ifá náà gbé ọ̀nà tí Ifá náà gbà ti gbé jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé, normally if you meet with a babalawo, you should be able to chant at least 3 or 4 or 5 stanzas of that particular Odu Ifa for you to back up the message. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. So when a babalawo is telling you that Ifa says this, Ifa says that, it's your right to ask that, Baba, please, can you chant even just 2 or 3 stanzas of that of the Odu Ifa? It's very important because it's from the stanza that you are going to understand the picture of what that Odu Ifa is talking about. So that is exactly what this book is saying here now, that ọ̀nà tí Ifá náà gbà jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. As you can see, Ifá is very, very straightforward and very explanatory. So when you have the message, as there should be stanzas that will back up that particular message, and that's exactly what I'm about to read now. So this particular paragraph has 4 stanzas, and that's exactly what I want to read to you. So this is ọ̀nà tí Ifá náà gbà ti jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé, ìtàkùn pọ̀lọ̀ adífá fún Oòduà Atewonro N'ife, èyí tó Olódùmarè ó kókun ayé lé lọ́wọ́. You can see, so this book is making reference, or this very Odu Ifa is making reference to Oduduwa, because Olodumare sent Oduduwa to the face of the earth to make, at least to make this to make this world a better place as well. So, and that's why we say Oduduwa, Odutobiwa, because we as Yorubas, we are we are children of Oduduwa. And when we say Oduduwa, Odutobiwa, that is the Odu that created character. So we are known as a good, a very respectful people. We Yorubas, not only we Yorubas, Africans in general. So we are a good example for others. So we are a good example. So this book is saying that ìtàkùn pọ̀lọ̀ adífá fún Oòduà Atewonro N'ife, èyí tó Olódùmarè ó kó okùn ayé lé lọ́wọ́. So you can see how Ifa links how Olodumare sent Oduduwa, and Olodumare gave Oduduwa okùn ayé. When we say okùn ayé, it's just like is a metaphor, like not necessarily the thread. Okùn is thread. So Olodumare kó okùn ayé lé Oduduwa lọ́wọ́. That is, he gave the thread of this world, or the thread of this earth, to Oduduwa. That is the secrets, the secret, or the what makes this world, when you say the thread of this world. So adífá fún this cast Ifa, let me just try to say that in English. So ìtàkùn pọ̀lọ̀ is just like a thread, like something like cobwebs, like something like ìtàkùn. So that is the meaning of ìtàkùn pọ̀lọ̀. So this is how Ifa speaks. So we may not be able to say to translate that to English, straight away. So ìtàkùn pọ̀lọ̀ adífá fún Oduduwa. This cast Ifa for Oduduwa. This cast Ifa for Oòduà Atewonro N'ife. So we know Oduduwa to be Atewonro. That is, it came down. That's why we call Oduduwa Atewonro. That is, Atewonro. He used the Ewon to come down to Ile-Ife. So èyí tí Olódùmarè kó okùn ayé lé lọ́wọ́. This cast Ifa for Oòduà, the one who Olodumare gave the thread of this earth to. So he gave the thread of this. So the meaning of thread of this word is just like a metaphor. It's a way of explaining what Olodumare gave to Oduduwa. So the thread of this word, that is just like the secret, or the what makes this world, right? So some of you may have been thinking that, okay, we may have been mixing we have been mixing Orunmila with Oduduwa. They are 2 different entities that you will understand as I read further. Okay, so Oduduwa ni. So this is the message of this very Odu Ifa. This is where it came from. Like what happened to Oduduwa. So how it's linked to us as individuals for us to use that particular Odu Ifa to solve our problem. That's exactly what I want to explain here. So it's just a short story. So I will try as much as possible to read. There is a story there that is very, very interesting. How Olodumare sent Odua to the face of the earth and how it happened. Exactly what I want to read from here. So Odua ni, that is that Oduduwa that this very stanza is talking about. Nígbà tí ó bọ̀ wáyé. So when he was coming to the face of the earth, this Odu Ifa is making reference to how Oduduwa came to the face of the earth. Olodumare kó okùn ayé lé lọ́wọ́. So Olodumare gave Oduduwa the thread of this earth. Kókùn ayé, okùn, re, kókùn ayé lé lọ́wọ́, pé kó máa lọ tún ayé ṣe. So he gave Oduduwa okùn ayé for him to go and make this world a better place. For him to make this world a better place. Kó máa ṣayé, káyé ó máa gún. That is, he should make this world for this world to be a better place. That is the meaning of kó máa ṣe ayé, kí ayé ó máa gún. That is, he should make this world a better place for this world to be okay, to be fine. Káyé ó sì máa tòrò, it's still the same thing, the same meaning. Káyé sì máa tòrò, that is, for this world to be fine, to be okay, for everything to be going smoothly. So, òun ni Oduduwa this book is just like the Yoruba of your people or the thereabouts. Òun ni Oduduwa lọ rèé ké sí àwọn babaláwo pé kí okùn ayé tó Olódùmarè kó lé òun lọ́wọ́ yìí kó má lè já mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́. So you can see the connection now. So Orunmila, of course, came to the face of the earth before Oduduwa. That is taken, right? But when Orunmila left, Orunmila now gave Ikin to people those that we call babalawos today. They are the Akapo of Orunmila that we have on the face of the earth today. So as you can see, Oduduwa, when Olodumare sent Oduduwa and he gave Okun Aye, he gave him the power that he should go and make this world a better place. But Oduduwa was curious, so he had to run to some babalawos, as you can see. So this book didn't say that he ran to Orunmila, right? So, but babalawos, when Orunmila left, he gave Ikin to the people we call babalawos today, right? So if you in the past, we so much depend on babalawos to make decisions. They are our spiritual leaders as far as we are concerned in Yoruba land. So if you want to do anything and you want to be successful, you have to run to a babalawo, for guidance. So this is exactly what Oduduwa did as well. He did that. So let me continue reading. So òun ni Oduduwa wá lọ rèé ké sí àwọn babalawo. So the word àwọn here is plural. So that is Ifa priest, not one, not two. So òun ni Oduduwa wá lọ rèé ké sí àwọn babalawo pé okùn ayé t'Olódùmarè kó lé òun lọ́wọ́ yìí kó má lè já mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́. That is the thread that Olodumare gave him, that this thread should not cut. This thread should not cut. When you say, when you have a thread, if the thread cuts, that is to be useless. So I think you understand the metaphor, you understand the parables here. So you understand what I'm talking about. So not necessarily thread, but where the secret, the power that Olodumare gave to Oduduwa. So Oduduwa was kind of scared that for him not to misbehave or for him not to go against Olodumare's will. So he had to run to some babalawos for help, right? So let's continue reading. So Olodumare lọ́wọ́ yìí kó má lè já mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́, òun lè ṣayé náà kó lè dáa. So for him to make this world a better place. Wọ́n ní kó rúbọ, as you know, you already know that when you go to Babalawo, even apart from the message you are going to get, you must as well offer sacrifice. You must as well offer sacrifice. So when you Korubo, that is what that is saying, that the Babalawos said that he should offer sacrifice. So one ko lewure meji, that is, he should have two goats. Kó lágùtàn méjì, 2 sheep. Kó ní gbogbo ohun tẹ́nu ń jẹ, that is, it should have food. It should have different kinds of food, variety of food. So, ọ̀kẹ́ méjìlélógún, and maybe as at that time they were spending calories or thereabout and money. So, ọ̀kẹ́ méjìlélógún. Then, Oduduwa rúbọ. So, Oduduwa offer sacrifice. He did that. Ó rúbọ tán. So he offered the sacrifice. Ó rúbọ tán ni wọ́n ṣẹ́fá fún, and he offered sacrifice, and as well he was initiated. It was on Shefa. You guys know the meaning of Shefa, so he was initiated into Ifa as well. So despite the fact that Orunmila offers sacrifice, he was as well told to Shefa, to be initiated into Ifa, and he did that. So that's exactly what that book is saying. Oruboton ni wọ́n Shefa fún, so he was initiated. So wọ́n ní àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ẹni ara, ẹ kò máa fojú sí wọn lára, kó má jẹ́ pé àwọn ni ó bá nǹkan jẹ́ mọ́ ni lọ́wọ́. That is, the reason why Orunmila offered sacrifice and it was initiated is because the people that, we have the bad energy, as you know, that this world is made, good energy and bad energy. So if you want to be successful, if you don't want any bad energy to come to your space, you have to offer sacrifice, and of course you have to be initiated. So that is part of how you can fortify yourself. So when you offer sacrifice and as well you are initiated, you can, and we have, all of us cannot be initiated to Ifa. Of course, that is taking, I understand, but there are other orishas that, of course, you can be initiated to. So these are ways to fortify yourself. So despite the fact that you always offer sacrifice, it's always good to have at least one orisha that you can always receive blessing from, right? Or possibly if you are Elegbe and you know that you are Elegbe, you can be offering sacrifice to your Egbe. So it's still okay as well. So for you to be saved, for you to be fortified. So that is exactly what this Odu is talking about, that Oduduwa was told to offer sacrifice, and he offered sacrifice. Then he was told as well to Shefa. So Shefa, he was initiated. So that this book now says that for the bad energies, for the bad people not to destroy what Olodumare gave to him, to make this world a better place. So wọ́n ní àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ẹni ara, ẹ kò má fojú sí wọn lára, kó má jẹ́ pé àwọn ni ó bà nǹkan jẹ́ mọ́ni lọ́wọ́. So Oduduwa ṣètùtù. So Oduduwa did what he was asked to do. So he offers sacrifice. So lóòdùà ń ṣe ilé ayé ni to ayé ṣe. So Oduduwa began to make this world a better place. As you can see, the name of Oduduwa is shining up to today, and Oduduwa has so many children now. So we call ourselves children of Oduduwa. So as you can see, because Oduduwa offered sacrifice, and as well, he was initiated, so the messages or what Olodumare told him to do on the face of the earth, he was able to do them successfully, and that's why we still have him today in our midst in spirit. Like we still remember Oduduwa up to today, as you can see. So the power of Etutu, the power of sacrifice, the power of Etutu sacrifice, and the power of initiation, Shefa. Some people, maybe because of what they were told, they feel that when they are initiated into Ifa, that automatically they will be they will be rich or thereabout. So being initiated into Ifa does not mean that you are going to be rich overnight. No, at all. So for you to live your life, for you to be fortified, or for you to chase away bad energy away from you, is one of the reasons why you may have to be initiated into Ifa or any of our Orishas. Okay, so our Babalawos, as at this time that this Odu is referring to, told Orumi Oduduwa to offer sacrifice. He did so. Then Oduduwa now began to make this world a better place. So lóòdùà ṣẹlẹ̀ ayé ni ayé ní tú ayé ṣe, ọ̀pẹ ní ẹrù ẹ̀dú. So this is the continuation of the story now, is what I want to share with you now. So ọ̀pẹ ní ẹrù ẹ̀dú, arùbí rere, arùbí lẹ́rù Oòduà. Ìgbà tó Oòduà ṣayé yìí ti ń dáa. So Oduduwa is now making this world a better place now. Oduduwa is now working. Now things are going smoothly. So wọ́n wá lọ dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún Oòduà. So they gave ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀, and some of you may, I think you know what ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ means. Ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀, ẹmu ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n wá lọ dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún Oduduwa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pẹ náà tí ń ṣe ẹrù ẹ̀dù, òun náà máa ń lọ dá ẹmu ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ̀dù. Ètùtù ni wọ́n sì máa fi ń ṣe. So I want you to understand this particular segment. It's very technical, but I will try as much as possible to explain to those of you who are not Yoruba speakers. But the Yorubas, I think you already understand what I just read now. So ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ is palm wine, ẹmu ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀. So when Oduduwa was making this world a better place, so this book is now letting you to understand something, that ọ̀pẹ ní ẹrù ẹ̀dù, arùbí rere, arùbí lẹ́rù Oòduà. Ìgbà tó Oòduà ń ṣe ayé tí ayé ń dá, wọ́n wá lọ dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún Oòduà. I think you can understand that ẹrù Oduduwa is arùbí rere. This book says that arùbí lẹ́rù Oòduà. Ìgbà tó Oòduà ń ṣe ayé tí ayé ń dá, wọ́n wá lọ dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún Oòduà. That is, they now, gave Oduduwa what maybe they gave him his taboo. They gave him is a forbidden fruit. Like, let me call it fruit or forbidden food. Because this book is saying that arùbí lẹ́rù Oduduwa. Ìgbà tó Oòduà ń ṣe ayé yìí tí ń dá, wọ́n wá lọ dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún Oòduà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pẹ náà tí ń ṣe ẹrù ẹ̀dù, òun náà máa lọ dá ẹmu ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ̀dù. Ètùtù ni wọ́n fi máa ń ṣe. So I think you can understand what is going on here, complications. So ìgbà tí ó dijọ́ kan ni arùbí bá gun orí igi ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ̀dù ní bá ń dá. Nígbà tí ọ̀pẹ débẹ̀, kò bá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. You can see. So I will read. Let me just read straight away, then I will summarize it for you guys to understand what that is talking about. For those of you who are Yorubas, will perfectly understand as I'm reading. So let me just read. So bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pẹ náà tí ń ṣe ẹrù ẹ̀dù, òun náà máa lọ dá ẹmu ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ̀dù. Ètùtù ni wọ́n máa fi ń ṣe. Ìgbà tí ó di ọjọ́ kan ni arùbí bá gun orí igi ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ̀dù ní bá ń dá. Nígbà tí ọ̀pẹ débẹ̀, kò bá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Bó bá tún dijọ́ kejì bẹ́ẹ̀, bó tún dijọ́ kẹta bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni, that is every day. Kí ni wá ń já òun lógùn báyìí? He has the question, what is going on? So gbogbo ohun tẹ́dù ń fi ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ ṣe wọn ò rí fi ṣe mọ́. Ẹdú bá bínú, nígbà tó bínú ó di pé ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe nǹkan. Gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó Oòduà ń ṣe, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bàjẹ́. In summary, for those of you who are not Yorubas, the Yoruba people, Yoruba speakers here, or Yorubas will understand what I'm reading here. Oduduwa, was already making this world a better place, but it's just like giving complicating the system for Oduduwa. There is a palm tree, Okwe is palm tree, where what is it called? Let me just take that again. L'Oduduwa ń ṣe ilé ayé, ní tún ayé ṣe. Ọ̀pẹ ní ẹrù ẹdú. That is, palm tree is for ẹdú. As you can see, Arubi, Rerere, Leru, Oòduà. So Arubi, I'm not sure of the meaning of that Arubi, but just understand that this is for Oduduwa. Ìgbà tó Oòduà ń ṣayé yìí ti ń dá, wọ́n wá lọ dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún Oduduwa. So what was not meant for Oduduwa was given to him, right? So that's why. So now let me continue. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pẹ náà tí ń ṣe ẹrù ẹdú, òun náà máa ń lọ ń dá ẹmu ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹdú. Now ní ìgbà tí ó di ọjọ́ kan ni Arubi bá gun orí igi ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹdú ní bá ń dá. Nígbà tí ọ̀pẹ náà débẹ̀ kò bá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Bó bá tún dijọ́ kejì bẹ́ẹ̀, bó tún dijọ́ kẹta bẹ́ẹ̀. So the ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ is a palm wine that we do harvest on a palm tree. So when ìgbà tí ó dijọ́ kan ni Arubi bá gun orí igi ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹdú ní bá ń dá. Nígbà tí ọ̀pẹ débẹ̀ kò bá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. So when ọ̀pẹ got to that tree, he did not he could not harvest the palm wine. So bó bá tún dijọ́ kejì, so he began to go there, and there was nothing to harvest anymore. So this now made this word that was okay. Network. Okay, sorry. Network was bad. I'm back. Thank you. Sorry. So let me continue with the story. It's just it's a technical story. So I want you guys to be patient so you understand. Especially for those of you who are Yorubas, I know you are understanding as I'm reading straight away, but this translation is a bit difficult for me. So I'm just trying. So Ashe Arubi Erure Ashoni ń dá sí ọrùn Oduduwa tí Oòduà ò mọ̀. So nígbà tí ó dijọ́ kan, so one day, lẹ́dú wá gbéfá kalẹ̀ pé òun ti wá ń jà òun lógún. So Edu, because Edu is the owner of the palm tree, So he now went to an Ifa priest to cast Ifa, and he now, just to know what has been stealing his his uh, his stuffs, his ogoro, right? So nígbà tó dijọ́ kan lẹ́dú wá gbéfá kalẹ̀ pé òun tí wá ń ja òun lógun, tí ń ja òun lólè yìí, ṣe lè rí ìmọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀. So he wanted to know what has been stealing from him. So Edu wanted to know what has been stealing from him. Ló bá dáfá. Wọ́n ní èṣù ni ó lè ni ó lọ rèé bọ. Wọ́n ní èṣù ni ó lọ rèé bọ. So as you can see now, why our babalawos always often offer sacrifice to èṣù. So Edu was told to offer sacrifice to èṣù, right? So wọ́n ní yóò rí ìmọ́lẹ̀, that èṣù will reveal what has been stealing from him. Ló bá lọ bọ èṣù. So Edu went to offer sacrifice to èṣù. Gbígbéra tó lọ sí ibi tí wọ́n gbé ń dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So he went to where these people, or the people that used to go to harvest the palm wine, the ogoro. So he now went there. Edu went there. So gbígbéra tó lọ síbi tí wọ́n ń gbé dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ yìí, bí arúbí ti gùn tó, ó fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa dá ló bá dé, So the person that has been going to steal from the palm tree, so bí arúbí ti gùn tó fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa dá ló bá dé, ló bá ń network. Sorry, network. So let me just read fast because of the network and time. So ló bá lọ, wọ́n ní kó bọ èṣù. Okay, I think I've read that. Gbígbéra tó gbéra tí ó lọ sí ibi tí wọ́n gbé dá ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ yìí, bí arúbí ti gùn tó fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa dá ló bá débẹ̀, ló bá ń bẹ̀ ẹ́, àṣé ìwọ ni. Ló bá ṣépè sọ ọ́, ó ní ibẹ̀ náà ni kí o há sí. So he told, he caused him, he caused Edu, he caused him that that is where you are going to remain. So he caused him that is where he is going to remain. So I know he caused Arubi. So bí Arubi to Guto, so Edu met Arubi there, and he now caused him that is where you are going to remain. So gbọ́dọ̀ wálẹ̀ mọ́, òun ni Oòduà retí Arubi títí. So Oòduà was not expecting Arubi to come back, and he had been caused by Edu. So I don't know whether you guys can understand this very technical story, but in summary, what he's just talking about is how people may want to sabotage your efforts, So that is exactly what that story is trying to talk about. And the message is what is very important to us here, not the story. The story is just the normal, regular story that we do here from our Odu Ifa, right? But what is important here is the message, and I've already explained the message to you. So without wasting too much of time, because it's already 5 hour 50 minutes now, and the network is bad. So if you want to continue with this story, you can get this book for yourself. So if you can read Yoruba perfectly, you take your time to read it. It has Ami, so you can use the Ami to read and understand. So I don't think I should read all the story. You already understand. You already have an idea of what happened, and the message is what is very important for you guys, and you already gotten the message. So if Irosun Meji that is revealed to you, you can you can understand that you have a task ahead of you, that when you get it, you should not you should be truthful. You should be truthful so that you'll be successful, right? So thank you very much. I don't want this live stream to be too long, so tomorrow I will still continue to give another message. So what is important is the message, not the story, because the story may just entertain you, but what is very important uh, is the message. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for supporting me. I'm trying my best to research for you and to reveal some of what you need to understand as far as Ifa religion or Yoruba religion in general is concerned, or as far as Isheshe is concerned. As usual, I've been interviewing Babalawos and I'll be posting them for us to hear from them. At the same time, we need to have materials like this. We need to have materials like this to read, to study, for us to understand messages from our Odu Ifa. Thank you very much. The network is bad. The network is bad, and I don't want this video to be too long. So if you want to enjoy more of these messages, you can get a copy of this book. If you need a copy, you can message me via my WhatsApp number, and I will get this book across to you. Some people already placing their order. By tomorrow I'll be sending to some people tomorrow. So if you need a copy, message me. You are going to get a copy. The Yoruba text is very ancient. It's very ancient and it's very rich. Okay. So I do not have the PDF. I do not have the PDF. Thank you very much. So the summary of the story, for those of you who are kind of anxious to know, to understand the end of the story, I don't know if I can just read the last paragraph. I can just read the last paragraph. So, okay, it's just a story. It's just a story. So it's not what I can just keep reading. Not just to make this video long and then unnecessarily. So the message is very important. It's more important. Much more important. Thank you very much. So if you need a copy, message me via my WhatsApp number. You are going to, then I see have other ones here. This one is Odu Mẹ́rìndínlógún. Àwọn Odu Mẹ́rìndínlógún by Baba Wande, Professor Wande Abibola. How should the involuntary diaspora find the Babalawo in Nigeria? How should the involuntary diaspora find a Babalawo? You can find a Babalawo in Nigeria, of course. Such as my page now, I have Babalawos there. So if you are interested in any of them, you can call them or you can message me. Mufasa. If you need any Babalawo, you can, but you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. So do not just go online to pick the Babalawo just anyhow. So thank you. So I have this. This is a Odu Mẹ́rìndínlógún. You can see it even has Ìtàn Ọ̀rúnmìlà. This one has Ìtàn Ọ̀rúnmìlà. So the story of Ọ̀rúnmìlà is here. So and mostly what we have here is mostly Ifa stanzas, and the explanation of the stanzas, but this one is more of messages. So this one is more of stanzas. you know. So, Kifa, this one is good for you. This one is good for you if you want to know how to praise Ifa. This one is good for you because it has different um, Ifa stanzas, you know. Ifa stanzas, like 8 of them per Odu here. So I have the Ifa Adimula as well. It's still here. If you are interested in Ifa Adimula, the Holy Book of Ifa Adimula is still here. The Holy Book of Ifa Adimula. This one as well is in English. This one is purely in English language. So if you need it anywhere you are, you can get it from me. So thank you very much. The children of the slave trade. How should the involuntary? Please, what do you mean by the children of the slave trade? What do you mean by the children of the slave trade, please? I don't know. Thank you. So tomorrow I will come up with another topic to share with you. Thank you very much and get a better life.